Hey everybody, InsuranceNick here, and it's cold outside. Now I know, newsflash, I get it. But here's 3 tips that hopefully will help you save against frozen pipes. Alright, InsuranceNick here, and I told you today we're going to give you 3 tips on how to avoid, well, a burst pipe if your pipes are frozen. Like right now, we gotta face it. We know that it's sub-zero temperatures here in Michigan. There's not much we can do about it, but we can, well, maybe avoid a major disaster when it comes to pipes freezing in our walls. You see, like our house, we have a traditional built colonial, so that means we have one bedroom that has a bathroom upstairs that the pipe actually runs from an exterior wall. So pay attention to the construction of your home. If you do have a bathroom that happens to be on an outside wall, that means there's pipes that go up to that second level or even maybe to the first level that may be exposed to the elements. In a situation like that, there's 2 things you can actually do. You want to turn your furnace temperature up. Now it's going to get warm in the house, but we're going to have to deal with it because it's a lot better than being wet. So turn your furnace and the thermostat up pretty high in the house and let that run for a little while, and open up the cabinet doors to make sure that the cabinet exposure is open so there's heat that's going into there. You don't want to use a torch inside of a cabinet or something like that. You want to use a controlled sense of heat to make sure that you're okay. Also, open up those faucets. We want to make sure that you open up not just the cold faucet, but the warm as well, or the hot faucet. And just open up enough that there would be a trickle to come out. That way, it will release some of the pressure that might be built up in that line, so it will also avoid an actual bursting pipe. A bursting pipe inside of a wall, a cavity, is one of the worst things that can happen, let alone being on the second floor too. Then you're going to get that come all the way through the house. So that's tip number 1/2 again. So the 3rd tip that we would have, if you can get access to the actual pipe that's frozen, maybe this might be a pipe that's downstairs and it may be on an exterior wall downstairs. If you have access to it, using a good old-fashioned hair dryer and a cookie sheet, you actually can deflect the heat around that pipe to circulate it. So when you are using that hair dryer, it will actually give you a lot of heat complexity right around the pipe, and hopefully remove that frozen pipe as well. But again, in that circumstance, find out where it's frozen at, open up those faucet ends to release that pressure so you don't have to deal with a busted pipe. A busted pipe is a big loss. It's water loss, and it's in the middle of winter on top of it, and you have to figure out and run around your house and try to figure out where the shutoff valves are. I mean, they can kind of go on and on and on. So we want to try to help you avoid some of those costly issues, and not to mention the headache that goes with them. So I hope you found these tips very helpful for you. If you have any additional tips that you'd like to share, please enter that in the comments below. We love hearing different ways to just help people out and understand what to do in the event of a frozen pipe. And again, we really appreciate your support, so share this message across any one of the social media platforms. Subscribe to our page, like us, all that good stuff. Find us on InsuranceNick.com or InsuranceNickB on any one of the social platforms. Again, thank you. We'll talk soon. Bye.